What up, what up, what up, people? It's your boys Black and Blue. Your boy Ice Blue, my man Black Ice. What it do, partner?
Hey man, I'm good, man. What's good with you?
Shoot, man, can't call it, man. Just can't call it, man. What's up with your girl SZA, man? Look like she kind of got some news about her voice, man. I know you stay 10 toes down with that TDE camp, man. All along. What's up with it, man?
Yeah, man. It wasn't too long ago when she made it was a, it was an announcement by TDE by Top Dog, I believe. He was saying her vocal cords was permanently damaged at one point, and then she tweeted about how upset she was, and and everybody was like real concerned because we didn't know what that really meant. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that announcement, the announcement came after they had to cancel some of her TD championship tour dates. So they didn't know what was up with her. And then, but funny though, but shortly after that, I want to say a couple weeks ago, this video of her back at her old high school singing.
Mm-hmm.
She got inducted to the Hall of Fame at her high school, which happened to be the same high school I believe Lauryn Hill went to. So
Who went to?
Lauryn Hill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I guess they known for their art.
Where's SZA from?
I want to say Jersey.
I knew Lawrence from Jersey. I just never knew where she was from. Okay. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
SZA from up there too. Yeah, she can go out west till she got with TDE.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So yeah, but she was singing there at the event. So it was like, okay, is the voice, is the vocal cords damaged or not? You know what I mean? And nobody really said too much about it. And then today, the announcement was made that she will be okay, and it's not, her vocal cords are not permanently damaged, which is the good news because that's how you make your money.
Salute, sister.
You know what
Prayers
I'm
to
saying?
you.
So, but yeah, man, I'm happy for her, man. I hope she takes it easy, and now she just made an appearance. I want to say last night on one at a music festival singing. So yeah, so it's good to hear.
Oh man, on a sad note, man, you heard about XXXtentcion? How you say his name? How you
Yeah,
say the young boy name?
XXXtencion, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a real shock to me, man. Like, yeah, that was a real shocker. He's
I
on.
hope Takashi 69, man, brother, please, 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 please take heed of what's going on, man. You never know. You never know, boy.
Yeah, because this dude was
And
only. He was,
and the sad part about it, man, in this day and age, you see people getting attacked, jumped, and people pull out their phones, man. They don't help nobody. They recording the man laying in the car all twisted up. I mean, damn, dog.
yeah, they
Boy, ain't nothing said, boy. They gonna get them TMZ dollars one way or another. I mean, they say
man.
if they don't give it, somebody else gonna get it. But god damn,
Yeah,
homie was twisted. May he rest in peace, man.
yeah, that's crazy to get that footage of him still in the car dead. And two, I'm thinking like,
Mm.
who job was a lot down in the crime scene? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How did the guy even get that type of footage? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was before the cop came or after, but damn, bro.
For
So
it to happen so quick, but it seemed like the cops hadn't gotten there yet. So
yeah,
that means whoever did it, he did it around people, because them people got there quick, dog.
man, in broad daylight. You
Like
know,
I say, brother, rest in peace, rest in
young guy,
peace,
only 20
rest
years. I
in
want to say
peace.
only 20 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
And speaking of TDE, man, your boy Jesus Rocker. What's up,
Man,
boy?
a lot of dope albums came out over the weekend. You know, what I mean, everybody talk about the
Mm-hmm.
Carters. Everybody, you got the Nas album, but to me, the MVP goes to Jay Rock. Like, I know you had really. I checked out the album, and I listened to it many times already, so I can tell you, this is definitely his best album to date. I think it's his most marketable album.
Okay.
I think he has some songs for radio. He has songs for radio that don't really sound like radio. Cause usually I don't like the radio songs,
Mm-hmm.
but I literally press play on his album and I just let it ride. Like it's that good to me. You know what I mean?
Okay,
And
okay.
well, the only song the only song I don't like but I tolerate because it's on the album is that King's Dead. They took the song from Black Panther soundtrack and put on his album too.
Okay.
And that's the song he did with Kendrick and Future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still don't like Future's verse on that song. But yeah, but I like your first single, Win. I mean, I listen to Win in the morning when I get up, man. It's like it just hypes me up for the day. You know what I'm saying? Like you just get up and
Right,
win, get
right.
this money, love it. Um, and it's a very personal album. I mean, like he just showed growth all around, man. Like, and I'm really happy for him considering out of the whole TDE camp. A lot of people don't know J Rock was the first one to get the major deal.
I know that.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people think Kendrick, but nah, it was J Rock.
All of my life. Who are you talking to,
Well,
dog?
I mean, I say a lot of people. I know you know, but I'm talking about these casual TDE fans.
Don't never insult me, player.
the
You got the
ones
wrong
they start
one.
listening to Good Kid, Mad City people. Yeah, they don't know J Rock be down there.
I keep it 100. I was a K Dot fan
Yeah.
before I was a Kendrick Lamar fan.
Mm. Yeah.
He was working, right?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm feeling, because I had this mixtape with J Rock and Kendrick,
Mm-hmm.
and some they kind of sound like, not really, really, but it kind of sound like if Jay-Z and AZ were made an album together.
Mm. Okay.
As weird as that may have sounded.
Yeah.
And I interviewed him and everything. And then this was early on in Hip Hop Wire. And then it was this dude I was working with named Justin. He was listening to like I had stopped hearing K Dot. And I was like, yo man, who is that? He was like, this Kendrick Lamar. And it's like maybe it's like at least 4 or 5 months where I had stopped hearing anything, any type of songs from K Dot, because he started going by Kendrick Lamar. I was like, oh, that sounds like this dude named Kendrick Lamar. He was like, yeah, that's the same person. So then I had to go back and listen the songs in between K Dot and Kendrick Lamar. That's how long I've been on them.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I went to Kendrick's first show in Atlanta. When
I did too.
Yeah, when Schoolboy was the hype man, So and that was dope to see. It's dope that we witness an artist like that and witness their growth and blowing up. And I feel like the J Rock.
Did you go to that show where that nigga Corey Guns thought he was gonna be?
Yes, I was at that show. Yes, when Corey Guns got booed off. Then they start calling that nigga Water Guns.
Nigga, you played yourself.
Yo, this is get recap to people. Kendrick had a show. This is during the Section 80 day era, I believe. Section 80.
Might be a little bit after that.
It was definitely before.
Anyway, the only thing Corey Goins had was that song with Lil Wayne, that 6'9".
Yeah,
That's the only goddamn song the nigga had.
So this is Kendrick before the Good Kid, Mad City came out. This dude was already buzzing.
Right. Yeah. It was before Good Kid,
Mad City. So one songs he performed is off Section 80, and he was at this place in Atlanta called the Loft. Loft is a small concert venue. It's literally in a loft, and I guess you're going to fit maybe 150, 200 max in this venue. It's not a big venue.
Right.
All right. So we there. And Corey Guns is also there, and Corey Guns, he was still kind of hot off the feature he did with Lil Wayne, 6'9" single, whatever. And so, one thing, I know I got a little irritated that night because it was like past 12 o'clock, almost 1 o'clock. I'm there to see Kendrick. He ain't hit the stage yet. So I'm hearing all these other niggas. I'm like, okay, Kendrick gonna hit the stage. So I'm hearing backstage, it's an issue that Corey Guns want to be the headliner. He want to go after Kendrick.
Yep.
And so that would cause even more of a delay. And of course, who the hell here for Corey? You know what I mean? I can't name his mixtape or anything outside that one song. So eventually Corey Guns ended up hitting the stage, obviously before Kendrick. So he did hit the stage. He don't even have his shit together. All right.
I'm gonna tell you something. My man, I ain't gonna say his name because he may not want it to be known. But he had something to do with putting the show together. He may have even MC'd tonight. He's a well-known dude in Atlanta doing the hip-hop, journalism shit.
Oh, yeah. I remember the host. I like that name.
He might have want his name out there. Respect to my brother.
Yeah, I just remember who it was.
Kendrick was like, I'm bigger than him, though, right? He was like, yeah, we know this.
Man, Yeah, because I found out that Corey Guns, he actually he was traveling around that day, and I think he came straight from Arizona or some shit,
He was skateboarding with Lil Wayne, so he relating shit.
and forgot the music
Cause
and shit.
Lil Wayne wanted to talk to him, and so they could go skateboarding together.
And it didn't bring the music. So somebody had to go download the song, but they couldn't find an instrumental to the song. So when Corey hopped on stage, they had to play Lil Wayne's verses first. You know, Corey will come into to the back end of it. So he's just bouncing around stage while Lil Wayne's verses are playing. Mind you, he's not there. You know, so people start booing him out.
And that's not like people didn't boo him. That's not like he didn't get booed.
Yeah. He was getting booed.
He got the boo.
Like I said, at this point, it's after midnight. We've been there since like 8:00. It's about 4 hours plus waiting on Kendrick. Like we was tired. We were ready for Kendrick. And you got this
So
nigga
we
here
weren't
taking
waiting
his
on
time.
Kendrick. We was waiting on Corey. Kendrick was there. Let's clear that up.
No. Wait, we waiting on Kendrick to hit the stage. That's what I'm saying.
Right. But I'm saying they was waiting on.
Yeah, he's
Corey.
the headliner.
Right. Because Kendrick was the headliner. I'm meaning that Kendrick was there. You wasn't really waiting on Kendrick. It was to the point. You know, a certain time the venue got to close. But shit.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like,
see, they was like, okay, we just gonna go ahead and put him on. Cause shit, if you perform or not, this is where everybody came to see, and that's what happened.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't mean he wasn't there, but like we was just waiting for him to hit the stage. He was last.
Yeah.
So it's a 4+ hours. I'm waiting on Kendrick. You know what I mean? So I got tired of seeing all the other people hit the stage. So, but yeah, he got booed off, man. And that's my first time, and probably the only time I ever seen like a artist get booed off like that. that was like halfway known. But
hey man, switching gears for a little bit, you know, I'm glad Fabulous and Emily B, man, working their thing out. You know, I ain't here to judge nobody. May God be with y'all. You know, I heard, they've had some pictures of them, on the internet that they're getting their situation back together with their family, so,
a situation like that,
I
mean, I personally known people to be in abusive type of relationships, verbally and physically, and I've seen them, and I literally watched them break up with that person. I watched them go right back with that person, and I see it as a cycle. I'm not saying that that's a cycle with them. I don't know, and then like with me, I don't care either because I've never been real big on celebrities' personal lives like that. So
me neither.
You mean so like so people who like
in no way are we knocking it or no way are we talking about domestic violence. That's not what we're saying at all.
Yeah, because again, at the end of the day, we would never know the full story. I mean, don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like
he shouldn't knock their teeth out though.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. So, and yeah, I mean it's a business. I mean, because they're adults. It's her if she's there. I'm assuming that's her conscious decision. And we gotta respect that decision whether we agree with it or not. You know what I mean? So, and we don't know what other elements are involved with that, with the kids and the family and all other stuff too. I mean, we don't know. You know what I mean? So, and like I said, I don't care. I mean, it's not my business. So, I mean, so I'm not like some of these other people that have been hopping online on her page, just criticizing her and downing her and leaving her negative comments because like that's not in their place to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's family issues, you know what I'm saying? That she kept between family, and I'm not family.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's.
But yo, speaking of some foul shit, dog. That football dude, Kellen Winslow Jr. His dad was a legend. Kellen Winslow Sr.
Mm-hmm. This
fool was arrested in San Diego County Department for a string of charges, man. A rapist, dog, of elderly women. Dog. They say a neighbor had seen Winslow in a woman's home and called the police. He jumped into his SUV and sped away. Police caught the car a short time later. He was confronted by police, and his story changed twice. First, he stated he was looking for a big red dog named Clifford. This nigga must have been high.
Yeah.
And then he said he was actually looking to buy a mobile home for a relative. Police now have revealed that Winslow allegedly just raped a senior citizen. This motherfucker here, dog. The Major Crimes Unit arrested Winslow last Thursday and charged him with multiple felonies that could see the former football player behind bars for life. They need to walk his ass in that goddamn prison butt naked. On Friday last week, oh man, he got a slew of them.
Yeah, tell you, he's a serial rapist. Like yeah, like from going dating back from like of course most recently all the way back to March.
He was targeting women in trailer homes.
Yeah, and he was picking up transient women and he raped two of them in his
One
SUV.
woman was 54, rape, sodomy, oral copulation, kidnap, rape, sodomy, 54-year-old lady, 59-year-old lady, 55-year-old lady, 71-year-old lady. Kill this motherfucker, down.
Yeah, and those are the ones they
If
know
you
about.
did it, dog. If you did it, man, fuck him. He got to go.
Yeah, yeah, like I said, if he did it, and it could be even more than that. You know what I'm saying? They just have
Yeah,
it.
man. He got to go.
Yeah, under the jail, bro, all day.
You was a piece of shit, homie. You ain't my fucking homie, bitch ass
Yeah,
motherfucker.
very sickening.
Oh yeah, what you think about the Ti situation? That boy Ti was caught popping that booty, boy.
Hey yo, I know this is like meaningless, but what stood out to me about the whole article about Ti being with that chick backstage
What's up?
when they said a fan of Ti took video of him backstage, and I was like, wait a minute, if he was a real fan, you wouldn't be exposing anything like that.
Right, that I was like, boy, you snitching
Yeah,
hard, ain't you?
like you're not a fan.
Yeah, that was dirty.
Yeah, like nah, you weren't a real fan if you did that, you know. Oh
That
man,
was dirty.
yeah, man. And like I said, like I said before, it was one of those personal situations. For all we know, him and Tiny may even have that type of arrangement. For all we know, and you know what I mean. And you know, and probably told him like, man, this keep that shit at the limelight type shit. I don't know, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
So I mean, we don't know the situation because like they've been together for so long, man. They've been through so much, and
right.
you know, and that wasn't Ti's first time. So and we live in a very liberal society. So Ti, because last I checked, Tiny ain't saying nothing about it. So I don't know.
Right, 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 right,
Who
right,
knows what
right.
arrangement that they have? I mean, yeah, that's what I feel about it. But I mean, but I didn't have. What I have a problem with is it's the person who snapped it though, because like, boy, like we just like a generation of snitches now. Like
That's who we are.
you know, like you just
I
couldn't go to
thought the
this show.
same thing.
You just couldn't enjoy Ti at his show. We got to videotape every damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
Yeah, that's what I had with it, man. Like, like you said again, not saying what he did right or wrong because I don't know what that situation is. But why y'all in that man's business?
right, right, right,
You
right,
know what I'm
right, right,
saying?
right. That's true too.
I mean, it's one thing you just trying to find him, maybe get an autograph and stuff, man. But I'm like, come on, bruh. Like, I just don't get that shit. Like I said, I don't know, man. Like you know, prime example was my brother came to town and we hung out for a weekend. You know, we was getting together for his wedding that's coming up, and you know,
Okay,
we went out to a few places, man. And
okay.
and one thing I like about that whole weekend, bro, and I was really surprised because you know cause my brother's younger. You know, he come from that social media generation, but I ain't seen none of his friends recording anything the whole time he was together. You know, what I mean? And as simple as that sounds, that was a big deal to me. You know, and I was like, we wouldn't do nothing crazy. I mean, we went to a cigar bar, we went Top Golf. You know what I'm saying? Like simple shit like that. But we live in a generation where somebody would have documented all that, you know, and
Right,
kind of like
right.
video, go Instagram live, and I was just kind of like sit back and observing his friends, you know, they all young guys. None of them done
Hmm.
that. Like they're really just sitting enjoying each other's company, having conversations, and you can't fully enjoy those things if you're trying to film everything.
Right, right, right,
You
right.
know, and so I mean, basically, like y'all, man, just y'all people out there watching us, man, like yeah, they enjoy life, really enjoy it, and don't be so caught up in trying to document every damn thing just for a few likes. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly,
I guess I had a
exactly.
great time spending time with my family, with my brother, and you know, I mean, we can fully enjoy each other's company without all the bullshit. We can talk freely without all the bullshit. You know. And like I say, don't mean you trying to do anything bad. Not like you trying to sneak around and do anything like that, man. But like me and you, like I said, man, we ain't done a show in a while, but it wasn't like we wasn't talking on the regular. It is something better off the record, you know.
Right.
So yeah, man. So yeah, man. Like yo, people need to chill out with that, man. And but shout out
True.
shout out to T.I. on the smack on the ass, bro. That was a good look. He smacked that ass, didn't he?
That shit did.
Yeah, man.
And that shit popped back like the rubber band, man. Hard as the Taliban. Glock them a 945 in my other hand.
Oh man.
But yo, on a serious note, man, salute, man, to the Denver Justice Project and Black Lives Matter 5280, man. It bailed out a lot of black men in Denver, Colorado, who were in jail, so they could get them out of jail so they could spend some time with their kids for Father's Day. Salute to that.
Yeah, that's a good look, man. That's a real good look. I'm pretty sure that was hard to do.
Exactly.
So much proud. That's a big accomplishment to even pull that off.
That's what's up. So yeah, brother. Before we close it out on a more serious topic, man. What's up with you seen the thing going on about the immigration camps, man, and the kids being separated from their families and stuff? What's your take on it, man?
It's sad, man. I mean, it's kind of disgusting what they're doing, man. But I sometimes feel like we give the president too much credit. Cause like, he's a fuck up. I mean, there's no denying that. But yeah, my man. But some of these policies, but he didn't put that policy in place. That policy had been there. So your boy Obama was in there. Your boy Bush was in there. Like you know, that's a policy that's been there forever. And you know, and the immigration laws will never be. They'll never be right. They'll never be righteous because look how the land was taken over by immigrants. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think but I do want to tell people this, man. I don't get so distracted by the headline. Don't believe the hype that Trump trying to get rid of all Hispanics out the country. That is definitely not the case. Because like these I'm gonna put out there. These white folks need to be working some of these jobs that the Mexicans are doing. You know, let's be real, and for those wages. So they do want them here. They just don't want to be outpopulated. You know,
right?
Get about people of color populate the most out of any other. I mean, white people populate the least out of everybody in the world.
Yo, I seen I guess it was a tweet. I guess it's real from Laura Perry.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Not sure a country that has a history of selling babies away from their parents in slavery, sending native children to boarding, quote unquote, boarding schools, and separating families in Japanese internment camps gets to clutch its pearls and cry, 'This is not who we are. It's who we've always been.'"
That's real.
Ooh, that's real.
That nails it. This is not no new thing. People act like this some type of new thing is going on. This been going on, man. You know, I think that's one thing kind of upset me about it, man. When people act like this stuff is brand new, and like say you don't blame everything that goes bad, like in the past year, you don't put on Trump, man. But yeah, think about, man, a lot of these policies you probably signed into probably ain't really came to effect yet. This is something that's been happening. You just not noticing, you know. And,
right.
Yeah, man. And but I saw the one person said, man. The one person said, I hope these immigrants are gonna step up and fight for this, man. Because like you don't fight for anything, at least fight for your family. You know, don't allow.
But then I've seen different views that are like also they actually will break somebody like it's not they coming over here for political asylum and stuff. They coming here to better their lives, but they doing it illegally though.
Yeah,
so the consequences, you think some people are saying that's really on them because they actually broke the law. That's the consequence of breaking the law.
When you try to run into the country with your kids and you get caught, man, like what do you expect them to happen? Because you can't put them in jail with the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they're gonna have to be separated. So So people shouldn't get too caught up in the headline and just really read the details. Because even when I read the headline of it, I did some research on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it came to make sense. So I'm not saying I agree with that whole policy because I don't, but some of it does make sense too. I mean, like if Yo Blue, if you robbing a bank and your child in the car and you get caught, yes, they're gonna separate you from your child.
Right.
You get that child going to jail with you. You know what I'm saying? So like, duh, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, anything that's really flawed is how these kids are being processed and where do they put them. And then at the same time, too, you have to get from the American side too how hard like these are people who run to the country no documentation. So how do you track down who these kids belong to? How you track down their relatives? How you get them back to their relatives? That's a lot of stuff there, you know. So
Right, right.
yeah, so I mean, so I think it's here to act like, oh yeah, this is they Americans are being foolish about it. It's a very complicated situation that's going on, you know.
It is, it
So
is.
so we gotta keep that in mind. And like I said, not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying, just understand the whole aspect of it. That it's a very complicated.
It's more than just a right and wrong thing. It's all over the
It's
place.
all over the place, man. It's a lot of gray area in that, you know. And yeah, man. And I can't say there's any solid solutions to that because at the end of the day,
Right,
man, like you said, man, they were doing what they thought was best for them and their family, and and
right,
they, and they thought that risk was worth it. I mean, so um, and you can't tell them you can't. It's easy for you to tell a person what they should do if you're in that situation, but you're not in that situation though. You know, what I mean?
right, right. That's
You don't know
true.
where they're running from, and how bad it was that they were willing to put themselves in danger to get caught by the U.S. government and get separated. So,
Hmm.
I mean, you just don't know. You know what I mean? So,
That's true.
yeah. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like one of the internet people and act all angry all the damn time. Like, nah, man. Like, you need to start learning to be more objective. Kind of, but honestly, it's a trendy thing to do to hate to hate the bad guy. I understand that.
Right,
You know, but it's so funny because Erica Badu, Kanye was saying the same thing. Erica Badu said the same thing in her interview earlier, man. Is this group mentality, you let the people control the narrative of how you feel.
right.
You know, and instead of reading for yourself and really processing, use critical thinking and see how this thing really is being put together. So,
That's true.
yeah. But I do feel sorry for the kids, man. I mean, I feel sorry for any kids to go ahead because they didn't sign up for any of that stuff. I mean, I believe in two things in life. You have decisions and circumstances. And you at that age, it's all circumstances. Because you can decide any of those things. So, I mean,
Okay.
yeah. So, I mean, but I hope circumstances come better and I hope for the best for them. That's all we can do, right?
That's what it is, people.
Yeah.
It's your boys Black and Blue. Thanks for tuning in, and we're going to get back at you. One.